Hello and welcome back to HoI4 with our Mongolia campaign, where we are gonna make some preparations to fight against the Third International. First things first though, a little bit of an announcement. College has been starting for me again, and this is a bit heavier for me than expected. So content, at least in the next coming week, can be a little bit hit and miss. So my apologies for that. But I'm hoping soon to be back on the horse and ready to start recording again in full force and the likes. But for now, there might be some irregularities between my recording qualities. So yeah, you've been warned. Sort of. But for now, we are gonna focus on, well, at least getting our political power back and the likes. Then we're gonna focus on building our air force and such and such. So yeah, we have a couple of at least 1 or 2 episodes ahead of us that might be a little boring. It all depends if you found it boring or not. But yeah, so we are. So there are a couple of things that need to happen. Is one of them is that we need to start building a lot of airfields near, I think, most of our air zones, so we can cover almost all of it to prevent minimal risk of getting nuclear stricken. So yeah, we got some fun stuff to look forward to. Let's see. Right, we just okay, can't really defend the entire province that easy. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna do just that. Okay. Okay, those guys got set up right, those guys got set up right. Looking at it. You guys can fly over here and take the Hungarian part. I don't like missile silos, so we're gonna remove that one. There we go. Got a lot of aircraft capabilities here. Alright. Let's see, some rocket interceptors, jet fighters Mark 1. These will be filled up later. For now, this is one of those moments where basically like Paradox. Can I have a template feature for my airfields in the what the layout is? Because that would make things a lot easier for me. Speaking of which, we are in all likelihood are gonna nuclear strike at the Third International. I don't think there is a good reason not to do it. So this also is an offensive fleet of aircraft ready to fly over Ukraine. That's not how I want to do this. You do you, you do you, you do you, and you do you, and all of you don't kill yourself, please. Alright, now I need to get... It's gonna just take a lot of work, so I might do a little bit of off-screening and setting all those air wings up and the likes. Still want to have that. We can take this one. Wait. Where are you? Oh, you're currently still... That's not what's supposed to be. There we go. They're still set up on Istanbul. My bad. There we go. Got that set up. Got some defenses here. Basically, I want most of these guys to dig in anyway. Right, so that's that place defended. We can get 2,000 aircraft over here. I hate the fact that these interceptors on here. Okay, there we go. This is an annoying window. 2, 3, 4. There we go. And the these guys don't need to fly the fence, so this is not necessary here. Southern Balkans. And you are actually also not needed to fly home the fence, so we'll put you on a forward airbase. Actually, that's gonna be a little bit weird to do like that. Okay, so you guys fly home the fence on the Balkans. Then we need also a air group in Greece. Research of the radars. We're just gonna keep going down there. I don't think there's anything else here. We are nearing the end here. Well, might as well pick this one up. Don't really know what else to do with you just now. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Fly over Greece. Don't kill yourselves, please. There we go. Alright. Right, it's got at least some defensive set up. Next up we will be setting up some offenses across Poland. Now we still need to start setting up some defensive forces for a lot of the Russian territory that we want to defend. Okay, well, at least can set these up, but we're out of jet aircraft for now, so I'm gonna, after this is done, stop doing it. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These aren't the greatest to do so. So, Poland, you do this, you do that. You fly this, you fly that. And I think I just put the Greece aircraft, or some of them. There we go. No, wait. Oh, wait, you are flying double duty. You shouldn't. Okay, so for now we're just gonna set up. Then there's still the Belarus, the Baltic state area here. Might need to fly to Germany. We're just gonna cover off this entire area right around here. So still some Turkey and that kind of stuff left. Next up, we'll be flying defensively, basically among the islands and the coastlines here, and hopefully we can gain control over a situation like that. Alright. With 70 nukes we can drop if we are getting desperate. I think taking out France will do quite a lot of damage, so that's probably a good one. We might start freeing puppets though, because I don't think during the war we'll have enough political power to maintain occupation, so we might get events that say like, do you want to occupy, do you want to take over, do you want to liberate? Well, spoiler alert, liberation is going to be the choice for us. Right, strategic bombers 2, and I think we can add in some jet fighters 3, because I think the air war is going to be a lot more important than the ground war. We're just going to dig in with our soldiers, and we are going to need... Okay, so we finally ran out of aluminium, or for the Americans between us, aluminum. Just don't know how you... It's not written aluminum. Aluminium. Come on, it's not that difficult. But yeah, we're still friendly with France. Woo! I think the big issue, literally, is going to be the United States of America. I have no clue how I'm even going to consider breaking that bank. Hopefully by the time that we're done with... Okay. Wait, what? You already had Ireland. Oh, must have had a couple of Irish rebels then. Okay, well, go Ireland. Wish you could... No, that was Ireland. Can't have it all, apparently. We still got 2.6 million people available. At least 500,000 of that's gonna get dumped in the Air Force. Giant defensive lines, like thousands of aircraft. This is, by the way, where I kind of get annoyed with Hearts-of-Fire and with numbers. Because the idea of having... I don't know, how many aircraft do I have fly right now? I've got over 88,000 jet fighters in the air, over 22,000 strategic bombers. All that kind of stuff. So we're at disaster level of everything. So we're producing fairly bad, but that will go back up. For low stability, let's see, between 250. So yeah, we definitely are not in a position to do any sort of warfare or attacking right now. That's be nice to pick up when we start. Kind of the final research is, well, I think that might actually be right about now. There isn't really much left for us in here. We've got this entirely done. We're done over here. I could get some naval doctrine crap, but it's not really gonna help. Get some actual naval shit. That's also one of those things that, like, yeah, at some point maybe. We're up to date here. We're fully up to date here. Yeah, I guess Navy shit is actually right around the corner. It's just mechanized that I want to set up a couple of to fight with the tanks instead of the motorized divisions. And the rest of it is just, you know, kind of as they say. Oh, barely any factories left. Great, we gain... Oh, wait, what? Course, as in Serbia, like... Irkutsk. It's gotta be a proper course, so great. Oh, hell yeah. That's fucking awesome. Is that like, if you own this shit long enough, this will become part of you system, or is it an event because you own it and it's actually fairly close to Mongolia, so... Awesome, though. Pretty damn awesome. I don't need anything else here. Yeah, I think we are gonna genuinely research some naval-related business. Well, destroyers, here we go. Start with destroyers, and then we'll move our, you know, up from there. All right, I need a couple of these. So, how much did I give per 2? Don't know how many I got now, but we should do the trick, I think. Also gives us a little bit of wiggle room for some extra production of certain items. Right, that looks fine with me. We have no civilian infrastructure left right now, due to the fact that we have very low stability, so to keep our populace from basically trying to kill us. We have a 30% consumer goods factories requirement. There's the seismic radars. Very nice. Let's keep upgrading those puppies. Alright, let's take a look. I wish I could see exact numbers of my jets. Okay, we've got a very low stability, so it's not as bad anymore. Still bad, but it's, you know. So very low is between... Okay. If you go under 250, and disaster is underneath 500, I guess. Yeah, so we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. We got... Wow, that 10% makes a quite significant difference. Holy shit. Alright, let's take a look at our air zones. We've got a lot covered. So, I think you can be stationed slightly closer by. There you go. Then we've got Asia Minor, which can fly from, well, right here, I guess. This is also defensive. Wow, we are producing aircraft a lot faster, even though we are technically struggling keeping our shit together. That's Asia Minor defended. Then we've got the Cuban region and the Caucasus region, and don't have any airfields here. Yeah, I got one here that can do both. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boink. We should get rid of those bloody interceptors. Okay, and Kuban. Okay. And that's 600. That's not the number I was looking for. All right. There we go. Okay. Righty. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, so that's set up. Let's see how we're looking on airfields. Yeah, I think I've got enough set up. Gonna set up another one right there. We've got good ranges with a lot of it, so it's just waiting for production to ramp up. But mostly we need to get out of our rut with our political power. It's going to speed up production. It's going to give us a lot of aircraft that we can use again, and the likes. This should be ready when 22nd of August. Right, not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to see me see the interwar period, or if you're like, yeah, just do your little preparations. You know, get like what, a couple hundred points of political power. Do a little bit of research that you wanted to do. Set up all the air wings, that kind of stuff. There isn't really much left that we want to do. We're actually done with our fleet, so they should both be identical. Okay, 1 destroyer for 2, and 1 destroyer and 5 heavy cruisers. Okay. Still gonna produce a Mark III, because, well. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? Who needed what again? Okay, that's 1. So I was looking at the... Kind of forgot already. My brain is a little bit scattered, like I warned you about. Alright, there you go. Nice. Advanced landing craft. We're gonna just keep upgrading this one because it also provides, apparently... some of it said... Here, there, naval invasion... Defense, capacity goes up. That's capacity is not really what I'm looking for, but... Ooh, baby. I also need to build a lot of radar. You know, to get an eye on enemy troops. I'll do a couple around here as well. We just got a lot of building ahead of us. This will be fairly quickly when our stability goes back up. You serious? I have planes in reserve? I didn't know. And I'm not fully producing everything that I can? Wow. Who would have known? Oh, we're back up to 3 million? Jesus Christ, I cannot get rid of my manpower, can I? Let's see, 800. Is there any airfield nearby that is actually fully built? I think I built one of them. Nope. It's gonna be a while. Oh, we got some work ahead of us. I think I should move all of this up. These airfields are important. At least allows me to set up the defenses a lot earlier. The rest of it is just mostly repair-related crap anyway. Currently not occupying anything, so repair should definitely be at the bottom. Alright, there's our mechanized infantry. Let's set up a couple of lines for them. Still good. Okay, how are we looking on upgrading? Alright, we're stockpiling again already. Alright. Well, let's get our armor divisions some new mechanized infantry. Ups the HP, ups all of our stats. Yes, we are a little bit heavier. Yes, we use a little bit more supply, and we all of a sudden need to use those. You know, big surprise. Okay, from light cruiser we can go into heavy cruiser around here, which is rather great. Battle cruisers will also allow us to skip ahead quite a lot of research on the battleships. There's no real way to get any faster like that. So yeah, let's go with light cruisers. Yeah, we're researching the Mongolian Navy. Who would have thought? We don't even have a focus tree for it. We should soon go to just low stability, I think. Yeah, and between 50 and 250 is just low stability. That's doable. Awesome. Airfields being built, radar towers being built, everything being built. We're in a good spot. I like it. I think we can do it. I'm not too overly worried. Yes, they're big and everything, yada yada yada. However, I think there will only be 2 majors. Might 3 at least. So that's be USA, Britain, and France. Spain might be considered a major. Italy could be perhaps a major, but I'm not worried about this bit here. England might be a bit of a problem maker, because actually England has no fleet. America has barely got a fleet. Oh wait, wow! Nobody actually really invested in their fleets. That's weird. That's really weird. Also, why we got? Do we got 20% increase because we own? Huh. Well, our fleet might be just incredibly outdated. That might be a problem, though. So, yeah, let's get this also up and running. So, for as long as we're building fleet, I'm gonna stick with the everything. How long for the 1.3 million infantry equipment? It's going up. Oh no. Oh wait, it's going down now. We're almost back to normal. There we go. Alright, so that will be a couple 100 days. That's not to be really be surprised about. Considering that we barely started production, so we have a cap of. So we can actually calculate this real quick. Calc. There we go. We're at 41. So for the sake of argument, we run about 4. Let's say 5 for 50%. So let's go about 10 a day. There we go. Light cruiser 1, destroyers. 1944. Light cruisers just keep going. And we're just in record time realizing, like, wait, you know, a navy might be actually fairly useful. Yes, I need you to sail there. I want another fleet at least here. Oh, wait, Italy. Haha, forgot about you. You might actually have a fleet. Nope, you don't. Okay, good. I think the entire Internationale might not have more. 200 here, but 50 here, but 300 ships at max? Okay, Germany, so 350 maybe. Alright, so we currently already are running with 94 vessels. Wait, you don't have your destroyer yet? I thought I built that destroyer. Oh god, I missed it. Anyway, you are getting all decommissioned. Yeah, we are building our own destroyer level 3. Look, this is the first Mongolian ship that is genuinely Mongolian. That deserves to be built. Awesome. Okay, you're on anchor. You're still repairing? Think so. No, you shouldn't. You're just ported. Anyway, your closest level 10 harbor. Where is it? Well, nowhere. But nobody has access through Arabia, so I think that works as a staging area. And I'll just... Oh, there's a level. There are level 10 ports everywhere. Oh, there's our airfields, you idiot. Oh, but there's a level 10 naval base right there. So, Madras, you'll stay there. Good. Research slot available. Battle cruisers. And yeah, from there on we can go to semi-moderns, and then we can actually go to nuclear battleships. That seems like something fairly powerful, to be honest. Yeah, we can actually, and you know, remember that part of that fleet might just be submarines, and we're not really are going to do a lot of transporting a naval, navally at the start. And when we're going to do, we have a lot of destroyers to protect our fleet, so we might actually just outgun them on their naval, in the naval area quite soon, actually. All right, so most of the airfields are ready. Advanced radar centers are ready. Just 3 more to go. It's actually the researches that take time. What am I doing again? All right. We needed to fly over Belarus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Luckily, we don't need as many offensive aircraft as we need defensive aircraft. And yes, we're gonna bomb our enemies to the Stone Age, at least. So, oh, God, I really wish Paradox you would have a system where I could just do this in 1 click. You know, like a copy and paste system. Such a great, would be the greatest invention ever. You guys can fly over there, so only one of you can do that. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. Right. Defensive aircraft. There we go. I probably should put them on flying both missions. Risk of doing that though is if one of them is engaged, the other cannot. So they can, if they're both in air superiority roles, they will refuse to do anything else until they're done with that fight. So we might miss, because it decides the entire wing to do the role. At least that's what it used to do. If it's changed, let me know, because then I can make bigger groups. That reminds me, I at least need a Baltic fleet to just protect this area here from any shenanigans. What? Why still you can select? You fly with Germany. Okay, you fly Baltic State. There we go. 800, 1800, there we go. This is like the boring stuff. But this is gonna happen all over our nation. Gonna get large squadrons of jet fighters flying protection and interception. I gotta do one more. I'm gonna off camera at least some of this, because this is just the time will not be passing while I'm doing this, because I hate the risk of like missing something. Keeping an eye on a map, stuff like that. Opportunities for building and the likes. Okay, so Western Russia. It's got its defensive forces. This is a small air zone. So if you look at air zone, so let's see, we have this one covered, and we need Central Russia and at least Transvolga, Western Steppes, right, then there is probably want to fly the entire coastline. And there's these air zones, and there's these air zones, so there's a lot of work that still needs to be done, and I think we're getting there, actually. I think we're getting close. And then there's still the question of building at least a Baltic fleet that I want up there. I want another Mediterranean fleet up there, so it's at least 2 more fleets that need to get built. And I think by then we'll be ready. So yeah, we're running past the end date of the mod quite severely, but taking on the Internationale, it's gonna be difficult, especially with good old USFA still alive. It's gonna be difficult. If we can manage to take out France and England, we will take down two very strong opponents, which have both numerous amount of forces. But you have no manpower left back, France. Oh, and you're already scraping the barrel. That's good. You've got 12 million left. The USA's got 32 million left. So that's going to be a fairly difficult fight. I've got to confess, a fairly difficult fight. It's going to be ahead of it. Light Cruiser 2, and then let's go to Light Cruiser 3. So from Light Cruiser 4, we'll get heavy cruisers. The Mongolian nation is strong, we got our stability back up, so production is going to ramp up, and we can start focusing on construction engineering, because we're doing a lot of it. And speaking of this list, I probably want to take a look at the damaged buildings and move them all down, because I still don't give a crap about them. They should slowly get repaired. I might at some point put in repair, but for now I think it's not that important. This will slowly disappear anyway, so... Right, speaking of what needs to be done, I want at least the coastline, these defensive zones, to be peppered with AA guns. Don't know when we'll start production. I'm not gonna wait. So to prevent like what happened during our Germany campaign, where I spent 30 episodes basically just preparing for a huge ass war, I am gonna declare this one slightly earlier. So I will not wait for this. I will wait for my stability to recover fully and my entire air fleet being set up, as well as the fact that I still need a couple of mechanized, so at least those 100 and something days. So just fighting against them would be like 120 days, so probably soonish I will start with the entire process. So yeah. This will probably do. And then we need some here. There we go. Yeah, and after we've done this, there's just one tiny itty bitty war left for us to do. Which of course is the war against Portugal. By then, I'm gonna call it, to be honest. That's the last of our focus tree, but then we'll own the entirety of Europe, as well as a large chunk of the Americas. I'm not gonna go for world conquest, I'm not really in the mood for it. Because it's just cleaning up eventually. With that, I'm gonna actually end the episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.